Y'all to say hi to my new friend, Lakelin. Lakelin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the Skip Happens Pod Zone. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a great setup.
You got to tell everybody.
Yeah, this is a great setup.
It's a great setup. But I want everybody to know that, just recently I was in Nashville and I attended an event at the Country Music Hall of Fame. And you were one of the artists performing. How exciting was that? I mean, that was all part of a big radio convention. I get that.
Yeah.
But you and some of the other artists from your record label, they were there and everybody did a great job. What's that like?
It was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was my first CRS ever, so first timer. And that was at the last day of CRS, so I got to end the week off with a bang. Performing is where like my heart is, so getting to perform for anybody is just a dream for me.
Mm-hmm. And it was all radio people, though.
Yeah, I know.
Did that were you like freaking out because these are the people that can,
like make or break your career?
You said it, I didn't.
No pressure. Yeah, it was.
But you didn't show any of that.
Well, thank you.
How long have you been doing music?
I've been performing and stuff since I was 6 years old.
Wow. So tell me a little bit about that. Wait a minute. You got some musicians in your family too, right?
My dad. Yeah, my dad was a touring guitar player in a band back in the day.
What was the band? Would I know it?
It was called 45 South, based in West Tennessee.
Okay.
The lead singer was Ash Bowers.
Oh, wow. I had no idea. Yep. Nobody told me that.
Yeah.
That is very cool. But let's talk about you. So you started playing music at 6, and how did all that come about?
I don't really know. I mean, I grew up like singing in church and stuff, just in the children's choir and that kind of thing. And then I was homeschooled. So my parents were like, well, you have to socialize somehow and do something with your life. So that they put me in all the sports and stuff like that. And then put me in voice lessons.
Oh,
wow. And I caught the bug there. And I started, my voice teacher was actually like a local singer and stuff. And got me into some of the restaurants and festivals and stuff like that, and history.
Where are you actually from?
I'm from Henderson, Tennessee.
So that's just outside Nashville, right?
That's about 2 hours. Yeah, it's about 2 hours from Nashville.
Still last week, still coming. Yeah, still there. But yeah, okay. So you're pretty close to where all the action is. Yeah,
I grew up West Tennessee. I grew up all around West Tennessee. Henderson is where I've lived for the past 6 years. So for like high school and stuff. So I consider that my hometown. Very cool. But yeah, right in between Memphis and Nashville. So you kind of get both. You
have this really natural, down-to-earth presence about you. Has that always been who you are, or is that something you had to grow into?
I think a little bit of both. Okay. I think it had a lot to do with how I was raised. I was raised to be respectful and stuff like that, but also just be who I was and not try to change.
I don't think I've heard her say a swear word yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marissa from Quartz Hill Records has now made her presence known.
What a great intro.
But I know, that's pretty good. Would you say, do you, well, I'm not going to ask you to say a swear word.
No, I do not swear.
Okay, good girl. Really? You were serious?
No, I'm dead serious. I say them for her, though.
Oh,
right. She makes up for me.
Oh my God! Now I feel terrible. Every other word out of my mouth before the lights and the cameras went out. You heard it. I'm not going to repeat it. But when you think about growing up in West Tennessee, what's the first picture that comes to mind?
Oh, that was a good question.
Thank you.
I just automatically think of like me and my siblings. We had this really nice backyard when I lived in Jackson, Tennessee, and it had the greenest grass I've ever seen. It's very nostalgic. I can picture it now, just like running around. That's pretty much sums it up.
And would you say you were shy, loud, emotional, funny, or maybe all the above?
Kind of a messy mixture. I guess you would say I was pretty shy. I'm still shy, I would say.
What?
Yeah, crazy, right?
You just got in front of how many people at this convention, the seminar, the meetings we had in Nashville?
Yeah.
And you could have fooled me.
We made her.
Yeah. I'm kind of like under contract to do that. No, but I think it just depends on the situation. Like if I'm meeting somebody for the first time, it's just like a one-on-one thing. I'm like so awkward and shy. But then I can perform in front of 10,000 people and just run around and act crazy.
Have you had that opportunity?
Pretty close. I've done a few festivals and stuff like that where it's a couple thousand people.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the first one you did? Something that really sticks out in your mind?
I did a talent competition in my hometown called the Barbecue Festival.
Okay.
There's probably like 1,000 people were there, so, and I was like, I think I was probably 6 years old, 6 or 7.
What?
No pun intended for that, but
6, 7.
yeah. All the kids.
There we go. Yeah, it's dope. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
word. Gotcha.
But yeah, I did the talent
I have no
competition,
idea.
and I'm pretty sure I placed 3rd. But it was
Wow.
great.
So, like, how long have you been with the label where you are now?
Technically, I think I've been signed for a little over a year now.
Okay. And what was that like when somebody, or how, explain to me and everybody watching and listening, and maybe Marissa as well. I'm sure she knows. But what is it like, and what was it like for you? How did all that happen? They call you and say, we want you to come in. Did somebody see you performing at a certain venue? How did all that go down?
It was kind of crazy. I don't think this is normally how it happens, but I was telling you, my dad was in a band with Ash Bowers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my dad quit the band because I was being born. Love that for him. And so, but Ash went out, did his own thing, kind of solo career. Then he started writing a lot and producing people like Jimmy Allen, Matt Stell, George Burge.
Oh, yeah.
And so him and my dad stayed connected through the years. But when I started going to Nashville when I was about 12, me and Ash weren't working together yet, but he was just like, hey, I don't want you to get mixed around in the wrong crowds or anything like that. I know some good people, to set you up with. So started writing with him when I was about 15 or 16.
Oh, wow.
And then he signed me to my first publishing deal at 17. And then he started working for Benny Brown over at the label.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And he's like, first thing I want to do is bring you in for a meeting. No promises. Wow. He's like, but if Benny likes you, then we're off to the races.
So it's kind of like who you know sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know it doesn't matter what you do for a living. Sometimes if you have that connection,
Yeah.
it really, that's a plus. I mean, there's a lot of great talent with and without those connections, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like a total full circle thing and a God thing for sure. So I went into the meeting, was supposed to sing 3 songs, and I sang 2 songs. And I just remember Benny, he's kind of like slow with how he talks, and he's just very cool. He was wearing sunglasses inside, and he was like, well, I think I've heard all I need to hear. And I was like, oh my gosh,
Either
he's
really
good.
Me or
either really good or really bad. And I remember my watch where it was telling me I was having a panic attack. But but he's like, all right, where's the papers? Let's do this thing.
And your heart rate was like 140.
No, literally. Yeah. Because if it
yeah.
rises above 120, your watch would be like, hey, take a breath. But yeah.
Yeah. So do you have like anxiety issues like that? Do you have, or is it just because of what you do? You know what I mean?
I don't struggle with it, I would say. I don't let it get to me too much. Yeah, depending on the situation, yeah. I mean, I still get nervous for anything. I'm nervous right now. So.
Whoa. How can you be nervous? Look at your environment. You got Dylan over here.
Yeah, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, no, and you got Marissa down there. Now that I kind of understand.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's what it's all about. And that's the cool thing when artists like you come through Syracuse and you're on what we call in the business, and I've been doing this a long time, the radio tour. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of shaking hands, and a lot of, I love your song. And you get a lot of, I'm not really sure about that, but still, and it's your first radio tour.
Yep.
And how has it been so far? And what do you think?
Honestly, so far, and I'm not just blowing
She thinks I'm her favorite.
Yes, every radio rep is my favorite.
But really, I am.
Yeah.
It could be your mom.
Yeah.
I am actually older than her mom.
See, I wasn't going to bring that up.
No, I know. And I could be grandpa. I get it. I totally get it. I understand. But you know what? This is what we need in the country genre is young ladies like yourself with the potential in the sound and the energy and just the passion and dedication for the music, for the format. And I saw that in you the other day.
Oh, so, thank you.
And then it's people like Marissa who's down there. And that's why you're sitting here today, because she is the person that I deal with as a program director. So, and it's not only me, she calls on a lot of them, but she'll never come across this setup again. Just saying.
No, I want this setup. I need this in my house. I have so much to say.
She needs a
Going to
podcast
say
of her
it
own.
too.
What would you? So Marissa is the one that brings these artists around, as I mentioned minutes ago. But what do you think you would call your podcast?
I don't know. Let's have a contest.
A contest?
Like I did when I started
Yes.
this how many years ago? Let me know how that works, and then I'll come on it. What would you, Lakelin, if you were to do a podcast? What? And I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you
I would
win?
put
Into?
Lakelin, first of her name,
Yeah.
would be the name. No.
Lakelin.
Yes. Did you know
Yeah.
that Lakelin, she's the first of her
I'm
name?
the first Lakelin recorded.
I didn't get to that yet, but thanks for ruining that. But
Oh, that's on your list. I'm sorry.
no, it wasn't. It really wasn't. But I was
Her
going to
name?
ask about your name.
Yeah.
So tell me about the name.
I got it from my parents. Shout out to them.
Oh yeah.
This is not a made up name. Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember the story exactly. I can't remember if it was Lakeland, Tennessee or Lakeland, Florida. But they drove past one of them and they're like, "Oh, that's kind of a cool name, but
It's different.
land at the end of a name's not really."
Cool.
Yeah. But
Sounds like a town.
yeah. So my older sister, her middle name is Andalyn and the end of it's Lin. And so they were like, "Well, Lake and Lynn."
I love
Together.
that.
Yeah.
See, that is so cool. And parents, that is cool. And there's a lot of artists. There's a lot of artists that I'm trying to think who I was just talking to recently. And I asked who the name, it might have been, I don't know if it was Drew Baldridge, because I know he's having a little one pretty quick. And there's somebody else. And it was like, I said, what are you going to name it? And they told me. And I went, that is so cool because it's something you don't hear. I can't even remember what I should have made note of it, but I didn't. But it's like, it's almost along the same lines where it's something you'll never forget. Nobody. I
unique.
mean,
You forgot, though.
Yeah. Wasn't as special and unique as we thought.
I'm starting to crickets here. Wow.
Yep.
I'll exit the room now.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And for me,
And
don't even
that's
bother
all
opening the
there is
door.
to it.
I'll go under it. But I did forget. But it was one of those names that you would
when
never.
you say Drew Baldridge, I bet you're thinking Lyric.
No, Lyric, no, but his wife's expecting a baby any day, and he's doing his, I think it might be tonight, or I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but he's expecting a baby anytime, and it's like, this is the last show before she gives birth. Hopefully we
wow.
can make it through it. So, yeah.
Oh.
But Lakelin, that's pretty cool. Big shout out to John Williard. Do you know who John Williard is?
I don't think so.
Did you meet him at CRS?
Did I?
I missed hearing Lakelin at CRS last week.
Oh.
Boo-hoo. Great seeing you, Skip. Well, thanks, but it's not about me. It's about this lady over here. But yeah, exactly. So John
Well,
is
hello,
John is a voice that for many years, if you watch the CMAs, and I talk about this all the time, he's one of my heroes. He's a legend. He'd be the guy that was going, coming up next,
Hey.
Florida, Georgia line, Brooks and Dunn.
Does he still do it?
No, he does not. But he did some at CRS. I think it might have been the New Faces show.
Oh, does
He
he?
did a couple of the announcements.
Maybe
there.
he'll get to announce Lakelin.
I think
Yeah.
so. Presenting the
Lemmings.
award.
Yes, at some
Yeah.
point.
But he's just a legendary voiceover artist. We became very good friends and, just a lot of good stuff. So
That's
it's
awesome.
somebody good
Shout
to know.
out John.
Yeah. Shout out to John. So you're only 19.
Correct. Yeah.
Good. I got that right. But there's already a lot happening in your life. Has it moved as fast as it feels from the outside? I mean, what's
It
going on?
depends on the day because
Okay.
sometimes I'm like, this could not be any slower. I've been doing this since I was 6 years old. This is taking forever. But the other days I'm like, whoa. At 17, I had a publishing deal, and at 19, I have a record deal. Like,
That's
it's
amazing.
crazy. Yeah.
Does that ever happen?
I mean,
Well, I mean, obviously it happened, but still to get it that young at
it's
the
rare. Yeah.
yeah,
So
at
I'm very,
the
very
age of
fortunate.
17 and now 19. Wow.
Yep.
What about self-doubt when that creeps in? You get some self-doubt. You must. I mean, everybody gets that. We all do. Radio, I imagine, the record reps. When that creeps in, who or what brings you back to center?
I get imposter syndrome all the time, or I doubt myself. I'm like, yeah, you're getting an early start because you're going to fail before you're 25. And I don't know.
What is that called?
Huh?
What'd you call it?
Imposter syndrome?
I've not heard of
Well, no, you
Yeah,
have.
it makes you feel like, oh, you don't actually belong there. Like you're an imposter here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think when it comes to that, I lean a lot on my faith in God, and I just say a prayer. I'm like,
Mhm, mhm.
I've prayed so many times. I'm like, God, if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, then let it work out. And if not, I don't know because I don't have a plan B. But I think that also helps me. Just there's
Mhm.
nothing to fall back on.
Yeah, what's one lesson your family gave you that you carry into every room now?
Work hard, do what you
Yeah.
love, don't stop.
Mhm. And how many in your family? I know you talked about your siblings. Where are
Yeah.
you in that?
I'm one of 5, and I'm the second.
Are they all Lynn's? Like you're Lakelin? And
No.
you said you had the other one, and then
Yeah, it goes. So I have an older sister. She's 23. Her name's Daisy.
okay.
And there's me. And then I have a 17-year-old brother, and his name is Dayton. So at the end. And then I have a 3-year-old sister. Her name's Renlin. And then a 1-year-old sister. Her name's Bellamy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Holy cow, you got a big family.
Yep. Big age gaps,
And
big family.
So those that are old enough for music, do they
Yeah.
play? Do they follow like your footsteps or, your dad?
My older sister, she sings in church. We actually started off as a duo. We were
Oh.
called Lipstick and Lace. You may have heard of us. But yeah, we just played like,
Lipstick and Lace?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't even remember which one I was. I was probably Lipstick. But yeah, we were like a little duo, and we would sing. I think one of the first songs we learned was Something Bad by Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert. I don't remember that song. That was fun.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But no, yeah, I was pretty much done.
Do you remember the first song you ever wrote?
The first song I ever wrote? It was probably some like Butterfly and Rainbows poem. But I did write a song called Vacay from the Cray Cray. Around like 13 or 12.
Vacay from the Cray Cray.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fun fact, that song won the West Tennessee Songwriters Week.
Really?
Yes, sure did. And I got to sing it at Lafayette's room in Memphis.
So that was the first song you ever wrote?
It was one of the first.
One of the first. And it was because whenever I ask an artist, like, what was the first song you ever wrote? And they'll be like, oh, you don't even want to know. It sucked. It was this, it was that. But that's just the opposite.
Yeah.
I mean,
honestly, I'm
my
so proud
gosh,
of that
girl,
song.
I
I would
you should
sing
be.
that to this day.
Yeah? How did it go?
The first couple lines is, hitting snooze till I'm running out of time. Dogs barking back to lose my mind. Yep.
Wow. It's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on in my life at 13 years old where I was like, I need a vacation, but had to be serious.
Mm-hmm. So, we go back to the beginning. You said your dad was a touring musician, country guitarist. You knew a very unique part of your story, I would assume. And what did watching his life teach you about this business before you even got into it?
Well, he kind of got out of it like when I was being born, so I didn't really get to see him involved in it, but he would tell me stories, and still to this day, I'm learning about his time in the band.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, just to say to my dad, oh yeah, my dad was in the band.
Yeah. No
guitar
biggie,
player.
but he was just,
and like he opened for like Brett Michaels and a couple different people, and they were like big in like the Texas world music scene. So that's fun. Yeah. And he actually was the bus driver also. So he drove the bus.
So yeah, multi-talented.
Multi-talented, yeah. I'm sure he's watching this right now.
I'm sure he is. Hi, Dad.
Yeah, hi, Dad.
So that's it. Is there a memory with your dad in music that means even more to you now than it did then?
Ooh. Well, one of the songs that I wrote called Baby Daddy, Not What You Think, I wrote it about him, and I showed it to him for the first time and recorded his reaction and posted it on this little app called TikTok. And it got, I think it's almost like 4 million views now. And that kind of opened a lot of doors for me in the Nashville world and songwriting world. So that was a really special memory. He like cried and stuff. So yeah, getting to have that and write that song for him. And
oh my God, that's so awesome.
Yeah. And then like the hook of the song is like, no matter where I go and all these dreams I'm chasing, I'll always be your baby. So
daughters are very special. Not that sons aren't, but there's something about daughters. I have 3 daughters.
Yeah.
And they're just so special. As you can see, also, I have we have a son. So, yeah. What do you think girls your age are carrying right now that maybe older generations don't always understand?
Oh, do tell.
Wait,
Wow,
hold on.
I got Marissa going here on this podcast. And you got to come back to town more often. I'm sitting back to watch this now and to listen.
Do tell.
I got to pull my questions over.
Okay,
here
wait, one more time.
Oh God, you had to do that.
Give me
so
some
I said,
sage
what do you
advice.
think girls your age,
Mhm.
okay, are carrying right now that maybe older generations don't always understand?
Like what we're carrying, like weight, like
Like
dealing with.
dealing with
Okay, got
that
you.
we don't
Sorry.
understand. Please fill us in or fill your record rep in.
Well, I think social media, obviously, is such a big thing now, good or bad. I mean, I think there's a lot of comparison and because I think back then you didn't have to worry about seeing your competition all over the web and stuff like that, and it's complicated and it makes you have more doubt and more insecurities and stuff like that. But it can also be a good tool if you're a musician.
I was just going to say that. I mean, you have that side of it, and I do the best I can to do what I have to do with social media.
Yeah.
But for you, I imagine it's a lot easier. And you're right. There's the bad side, but then there's really the good side.
Yeah.
Because how many artists like you being on TikTok? Look what you did.
Yeah.
You went viral. I mean, you just went nuts, which is great.
Yeah. So I mean, there's obviously negative and positives about it, but
how do you handle the negative? Gonna swear?
No. No.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Yeah. You're right. I just tell Marissa
I am so
anytime.
proud of this young lady over here. It's pretty awesome. Good for you.
No, I mean, I think I was kind of raised to not let opinions really bother me. I mean, growing up in a small town, there's always talk and just different stuff. So I think you just learn to navigate it and not worry about it too much. And anytime you have to think about hatred and haters, they hate themselves more. So
can you tell me a little bit about the single that we're working at with radio right now? Marissa has sent my way, and tell everybody, what is it?
The name of it is Get Around Boy.
Okay, and tell us about that a little bit. Did you write it? Did you co-write it? And let's go on with everything.
So I co-wrote this song with Mikey Mobley and Ash Bowers. I remember going into the room that day, and Mikey actually brought in the idea. He just had like the title, and he was like, I've got this cool chorus, but I don't really know what it's about. And so he had the opening lines of, on a beach out in California. Wow. And I was like, oh, I love that. And so I was like, it'd be kind of cool. I was kind of going through a situation at the time where I was going to Nashville a lot, and I was kind of had a relationship, but it wasn't really a relationship. And so we kind of created this story of this girl that decides to go out and travel and like chase her dreams, and the boy stays back home in Tennessee, but she's like constantly thinking of him, so he gets around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Can't wait to play it. We'll play it on the Wolf.
Yeah.
And and plus you'll hear the Wolf is in Syracuse. I don't know where you're watching this, but that's where we are with the podcast. Upstate New York. Have you ever been in this area before?
No, this is my first time here. And I think this is only my second time in New York.
Really?
I went to New York City.
I was going to say, if somebody goes to New York, it's New York City.
Yeah.
This is really upstate.
Yeah.
I mean, really upstate. Now, Poughkeepsie, which is close to New York, they say that's upstate. But no, we are upstate. So
yeah, I think this is great. I've had a great time here.
You haven't been here that long.
Hey, for 24 hours, it's been great.
Hotel for a good 2.5 hours.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
I have a street view of a trash can. So.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Hey, it could be worse.
Hey, it could be.
I went to New York for a concert once, stayed in a hotel right off of Times Square, and there was a window, and I threw open the curtains, and there was a brick wall.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, yeah, because the hotels in New York are narrow and they're tall.
Yep.
So it's crazy. I'm sure Marissa's probably been in a few of those in her travels. So do songs, Lakelin is who we have here, as you can see with the sun. Look, I put your name on the TV behind us. Pretty cool. Do songs help you say things you might not know how to say in regular life?
Oh, for sure.
Give me an example.
I have a song called What Are We Doing?
It could be this here tonight. But
yeah. And I was going through this, like, what we call a situationship with a guy where we weren't dating, but we acted like we were.
Too young to date.
Yeah. Right. Of course. I would never date. Not till I'm 30. dad.
It's more like grandpa to you.
Apologize to your boyfriend right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He could. Yeah, he's like, oh, what is she talking about?
No.
Who is this guy she's talking to?
Anyways, back to the story of the song. No, so of course I was not going to talk to the guy and like ask him what we were doing. So I decided to write a song about it instead. And it just like spells it out and it's like really direct, which I'm not in person. So.
And how did that go over?
I don't even know if he's heard it. So.
But if you really you want to get your feelings out there, I guess, as a songwriter and a performer, you just, write it down and sing about it and
you
say,
just write
hey,
a song
did you hear
about
this?
it. And then if the
by
guy
way,
asks if it's
you.
about him, if they ask, I'm like, oh, of course it's not about you.
I love that.
Totally a story I made
Didn't
up.
CeeLo Green write that song?
CeeLo Green?
Did you think the song is about you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Was it CeeLo? No, I don't think it was CeeLo. I don't know.
No, he wrote the other one, actually.
we just went down a different road, but that's okay. It's okay.
I bet.
I love
Edit
this.
that part out.
I love this. And, Marissa is chiming in at the end of the table. And we've known each other for quite a few years. And she's been great. And she's promoting artists or taking artists like you around. And tell everybody, what is it like to be a record rep? If you don't mind.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for both of you. And before we started this conversation, because last week we were together at meetings, and I came home and I said, man, my ass was, I swore, my butt was dragging. And, and it took me.
I haven't sworn yet?
Hey.
You should be all so proud.
She must really she hates me. I can tell.
It's really hard.
No.
I'm rubbing off on you guys.
But yeah, maybe it's a good thing. But you get so wore out. I mean, me as a radio guy, and I want to go and say hi to everybody. And of course, you as a label rep, you have your events going on, and it's like go, go, go. Even more so for you, because you deal with a lot of different radio stations. There's a lot of shaking hands. There's a lot of trying to make people happy. And I don't know how you do it, because even today, which is a few days later, my butt is dragging. So I don't know. Same. But then they send you out. Now, so you go out. How do you set up a radio tour per se? Are you told that you're going to be taking Lakelin out, and I want you to hit the stations in the Northeast? How does that work?
Yeah. So I have I have a station list that I represent.
Okay. Yeah.
Lakelin too. And then this is your week. Go.
So next week it'll be a different rep,
yes.
and you're going to be with somebody that doesn't swear.
And then you want to pull your hair out for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, however long it is, to try and route something, because, of course, nobody is available when you need them available.
Well, that's hard nowadays, though.
I know.
It is, because we're all doing so many different jobs, you as well. And to make time for an artist such as Lakelin, sometimes that could be a little bit difficult, because
actually this week was really easy.
Yeah.
You guys everybody this week was very much like, yes, come visit, come that time work, that works. Yeah, I said yes.
I know you did. only if you could have a microphone, and I don't know if that was a good idea. But I love it.
I didn't actually feel like or think that I was really going to have a microphone, but I will never turn down a microphone. It's one of ask my husband at karaoke bars. I promise. Yes. I say, can we just go sing one song? Can I just one song? And I'm there until they take the microphone out of my hand at 1:00 in the morning and tell me I'm done.
Period.
Wow. Do you do Lakelin? Do you do karaoke? Have you gone to a karaoke? I shouldn't say bar, but maybe an establishment.
I was about to say, we haven't gotten into a karaoke bar yet.
Have you tried?
No. Well,
don't lie.
Anyways,
swear, are you not a liar?
I don't know if your dad is watching this. I just
no, it's okay. I can't remember if I've been to an actual bar. I've definitely been in bars and sang before, but it was I had a reason. It was a show.
So so it was a show. You get paid to go and do your thing.
Yeah, I wasn't just in a bar and hopped up on stage. Mm-hmm. No.
And how do you handle? Oh, hi, Katie. Hi, y'all.
Hello.
How do you handle when somebody starts giving you a hard time? You're at a show. Do you ever get that? I mean, you're a very beautiful woman. you get up there,
Thank
and
you.
we all know you go to some of these bars, and there's people you don't want to deal with.
Oh yeah.
So how do you handle that?
I think-
Marissa, get your ass over here.
We put Dylan on him.
Yeah, Dylan. And we're going to see Dylan in a little bit. Dylan's at the other end of the table here. He's a
Yeah.
guitar player. So.
We make Dylan do the dirty work.
And Dylan, yeah, we're going to talk to Dylan here in a little bit too. But and then we're going to hear some music. But yeah, how do you deal with all that?
I think I've been pretty lucky so
Yeah.
far. I mean, I've played in like a few places where, alcohol was served, and there'll be the fans that come up and just want to, touch you and just be like, "Oh my gosh, I love you so much." And I'm like, "Oh, I love you too." But nothing like terrible, like bad.
Yeah. Tell us your dream. Tell us where, for example, 5 years down the road.
5 years down the road.
Where do you want to be? Where are you hoping? Where you're reaching for it? Where do you want to
If
go?
we're really dreaming,
Mhm.
I'll say headlining a show.
Okay.
Just one?
Well, like, yeah, sure. If we're really dreaming, headlining a tour.
My God,
Yeah.
she's so particular.
Yeah, we're gonna
One?
be doing.
Well, because
yeah.
her dream is like my dream.
No,
so I'm
exactly.
like, let's
dream bigger.
let's do
no,
a whole
exactly.
tour
That's,
here.
That's what I, exactly. So that's,
Big dream, it'd be like, yeah, headlining a tour.
yeah.
Realistically dreaming and just like probably opening some tours.
Yeah. I was just going to
For
say, if
sure.
you could open for anybody right now, somebody was to call you, who would you want that to be?
I mean, big dream, Taylor Swift.
Okay. Are you a
Honestly.
Swiftie?
A little bit.
A
I'm
little
an
bit.
early Swiftie.
Yeah.
So like debut till like Red.
Do you know, this isn't about me, this is about you, but when Taylor first hit the music scene, she was on Capitol Records.
Mhm.
She came by at a station I was working, and I think I gave her her first or second radio interview.
Wow.
And I still have the thank you card here somewhere.
yeah.
Maybe the dog chewed it up, but I think it's still around. No, I do. So that was pretty cool. Something I'll never forget because I look at her now. I can still remember her in the studio playing, I think it was Tim McGraw.
Mhm.
And then I went to see a show, and she took us backstage. I mean, this is a few years later, and showed us everything that goes on backstage. And for her, and especially now at her stature, is she takes that time still to show you, this is how
Yeah.
it works. This is the path I follow to get to the stage. This is my wardrobe. I think that's just so cool.
Yeah, I think that's cool. And I'd love to follow in her footsteps.
And
so.
I think you should. And that's, I guess, me as a radio guy, and there's a lot of, there's some good ones and some, I get all that. But I think you give them the time of day, and, you always do that, and you don't change.
Yeah.
Just be very humble and just appreciate them for, they're playing your music.
I was about to say, be kind to people.
Be
That's-
kind.
yeah.
Yeah. You're still young. You got a few years under your belt. I don't know how kind you'll be. Some people.
Yeah, be kind
But,
right now.
Yes, exactly. God, I lost my place already. So what, I'm just winging it now. So
Yeah,
if you
that's
weren't
fine.
doing music, what do you think you'd be doing?
Nothing.
That's pretty.
Literally nothing.
Sitting home.
Yeah, I mean, people always ask me, they're like, "Oh, what if this whole music thing doesn't work out?" I'm like, well, that sucks. I guess the world will end because I have nothing else to do.
All right. So you don't have anything,
No
no
plan
backup
B.
right now. No
No.
plan B.
No.
But you're still young. So
Yeah.
What's your hobbies? What do you think you could do very well?
Again, nothing.
Nothing.
No, I mean, I enjoy just hanging out with friends, family, and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So, I mean, if I wasn't in the music world, I mean, marry rich, be a stay-at-home mom. I don't know.
If your family, could were describing you at home, what would they say first?
I probably couldn't say that on live podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
That's all right.
How would my friends and family describe me?
Yeah. At home.
At home,
So if they're going to describe you, how would they do that?
I think they would describe me as
A
humble.
person that does nothing.
Yeah, down to earth. Yeah,
Oh, that's
lazy.
cool.
I don't know.
That's cool. That's very cool.
No, I mean, I love being outdoors and stuff like that, which I don't really know of much, I don't know, jobs that would be outdoors for me, but that could be something.
Cut grass.
Yeah. Lawn care. Lakelin's lawn care.
Lawn care. There you go.
Yeah.
See, that
made
name.
Glenn
Call
on the
it
spot.
Lakelin's first of her name.
Yeah, Lakelin's first for a name.
I love that, though. No, I
Yep.
know. All kidding aside. Man, if somebody out there is your age
Mhm.
and unsure and dreaming quietly the way you once were, what would you tell her or that person? Because come on, let's be honest. You're 19, and there's young ladies out there that would love to be in your shoes.
Yeah.
And what advice could you give them?
I mean, I think I'm still learning and still growing. Obviously, I'm doing a lot of first, but um, keep at it. If you really love it, work hard for it. I remember, I think Lainey Wilson said on an award show one time, if you're going to be a dreamer, you got to be a doer.
I've
And
heard that.
yeah,
Yes.
I 100% agree with that. Because even though I had great connections and God's been on my side, it took a lot of hard work to be here and a lot of dedication and time. And that's one reason I don't have many hobbies, is because this has been my life since I was 6 years old. So yeah,
Cool.
it's sacrifice in time, but if you really love it and it's what you're meant to be doing, you'll do it.
And how do you think people connect with you?
I don't know. I think I'll let other people decide. But I mean, I try to be real and I try to be honest and easy to connect with. But at the end of the day, I am who I am, and hopefully you like it. And if you don't, that's okay too.
So what other songs can we look forward to? Are you coming out with an EP, an album? How's all that working?
Yeah, we just released a debut EP called Get Around Boy, which is a song we'll perform for you. But yeah, we actually just finished up recording my first album too.
That's why I was asking. I heard rumor of that. I won't tell you who told me.
Yeah.
But she is not in this room. I'm just saying. That's good.
But yeah, I think I definitely don't know a date, and I won't spoil it for you guys, but this year for sure.
Very cool. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to be excellent from the beginning to the end.
Well, thank you.
We've been chatting with Lakelin. I almost said LinkedIn.
Well, that's not my name.
I know. That's like I'd go on and check my LinkedIn. But as I look at that, it's Lakelin Lemmings, and definitely look up the music. And you're going to hear some of that in just a few minutes. But it's at the end of the day, when all the music and the momentum are stripped away, what do you hope people say about your heart?
I want them to just think that I'm a good person that cares about what she's doing and cares for the listeners. And because at the end of the day, we're all doing this for the fans and the people that support music.
100%.
And I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for the people around me and the people that support me. So as much as I love doing it and I do it because I love it, I'm also doing it for others and just trying to have a good time.
So I asked you before we went on with the lights and the cameras how many podcasts you have done. And you told me maybe 5.
Maybe
so I'm
5.
in the top 5.
You're in the top 5. Top 3, probably.
Have you been asked a question where they'd ask you something and you would go, why are they asking me that? Any uncomfortable? Seriously. I try not to do that. And if I do, I apologize.
No, you've been great.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. You're amazing.
No,
awesome.
Stop. No,
lovely.
Stop. Yeah, I'm going to play your record.
Let's go.
Forever?
That is a label rep. Anybody in the business would know that's what a label rep does. Yeah, and how many spins a week will that be? Is it what category is it going to be?
April 27th.
We're going to put it right in power, right off the top.
Oh, you heard it here, folks.
No. We cannot do that. We cannot do that.
But you heard it here first.
Yeah. You're going to be talking about this all the way to your next stop because you're not staying in Syracuse tonight, from what I understand. You're heading south. I believe in Scranton.
Yes.
So, yeah, and tell the guys down there I said hello. You going to the Froggy station? Where you going? Yeah, cool. Yeah, tell them Skip Clark in Syracuse said hey. And there they go. They'll go, who's he? Just yeah. But no, we all kind of know each other, but don't know each other. We're all friends, just like the artists. We're all friends.
Lakelin's great. She doesn't know where she's going. She just gets in the car on time.
Yeah. No, literally.
You sleep in the back seat?
Well, front seat.
Front seat.
Yep.
Yeah. Poor Dylan.
He sleeps in the back.
He's in the back.
He sleeps in the back.
You're not letting Dylan drive?
I would love for Dylan to drive. We were literally talking about
that
at lunch today.
Yeah.
We were talking about this at lunch today with Billy. And if I had money and could pay for one thing for the rest of my life, it would be to have a driver.
Exactly. And see, that's another thing they leave up to you is the rep.
Yeah.
It's all in your hands.
I know.
Like the music. But Lakelin's been with us tonight here on the Skip Happens podcast. And this is something that I enjoy doing and bringing you into what we call the pod zone. And we get to sit down. And I think interviews like this go a little bit deeper and we find out more about the artist. And I urge anybody watching this to subscribe to Skip Happens, because it's not only Lakelin that I have. I almost said LinkedIn again. Lakelin that I don't know why I'm doing that. I have no idea. But being in here and, there's a whole lot of these and there will be a whole lot more. But one thing you'll find out with me is I strongly believe in the artists like yourself, those that need to be heard. And another reason with the podcast is you need to be seen.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. So, and now you can talk about me all the way to Scranton and just
can't
believe
I'm gonna tell
happened.
everybody and their mother about
I
it.
hope you do. I really do. I do. I really hope you do.
Share you and stuff on social.
I think that's great. Although, as a record rep, to tell your artist that you're going to somebody's house is a little.
Well,
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's like a hard news to break.
Let me, because it's like, okay, but here's the deal. Nashville I can remember going to homes in Nashville that were actually recording studios.
Yep.
Yes.
We, many years when I broadcast for the CMAs, doing it live from Nashville, it'd be going, oh, this is a house. But we go in and it's like, holy cow, this thing's pretty cool. But I mean, I kind of look at it the same way. Yeah, this is my home. But as you saw, once you got by the dog and the guards and all that, no. But once you got down here, this is the full studio.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You're talking about the guard is your son, he would never stop Lakelin from ever entering in this house.
What did he do? He walked in and he had something
planet.
for you.
He gave me a rose. I don't know if y'all can see it. Wait, there we go. Isn't that so sweet?
Zach.
I love it so much.
Yep. Zach
in my suitcase.
Zach is very special.
He is.
And very special. But I want to say thank you for coming by. We're going to switch off with this podcast, kind of rearrange a couple of things. Then we're going to come back on and you're going to hear a song or two.
Yeah.
We can do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
And what are we going to hear? We're going to hear the single.
Gonna hear Get Around Boy.
And what other one are you going to do?
Maybe a little American Dreamin'.
Yeah. Okay. That song's pretty good too. It's damn good. Oh, I swore. Okay. We're going to come right back. Thanks for watching Skip Happens. But you know what? We're not going away forever. So hang on. You're going to see us come back on in just a few minutes.
I won't be here though. So yay. You get